What's up, guys? It's Justin, back again with another episode of Munchies Talks podcast. We're here with Tyler Therapy, aka Bad Muthapuffa. Let's dive into it.
Let's go, Motherpuffers.
Tyler Therapy, the one and only, aka Bad Muthapuffa.
The baddest Motherpuffa.
Hey, I'm so excited to have you on here. You've done a lot of different things in the cannabis industry, from cultural creator, musician, host, healer. The list goes on and on and on and on. I would love for you to give us some insight and touch base on even the Puff Sesh, Bad Muthapuffa. I think we can curse on here anyway.
That's how I bleep it out.
But I know that's your alter ego. So maybe give us a little insight on Bad Muthapuffa.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Yeah, Bad Muthapuffa, the baddest Motherpuffa, is really a character, if you will, an alter ego. It's what I snap into when I just know that I need to be my most confident self, my most badass self, my most boss self. And it just takes over me when I really got to get the thing done, you know? So it's also my artist name. I'm on music streaming platforms as Bad Muthapuffa. And yeah, it's merch. It could be anything. You're a Bad Muthapuffa too. You got
That's
this going on. And really, it's for anybody who feels like they need kind of this armor. Just, you know, all y'all got it. All y'all can be a Bad Muthapuffa. You know, you just gotta bring it out of you.
I like that. It's a scene from it's not a scene, but it reminds me of a scene from what's that show with the movie with Adam Sandler when he gets the kid? You know what I'm talking about? The kid's name's Sonny or something.
It's not the daddy one, right? Where he's a little boy and he adopts him.
He basically takes him in.
Yeah.
And the kid's name is Sonny or something?
Yes. I love that movie and I'm mad.
What movie is that? And they do the ketchup slurp?
Yes.
I can't remember that. And you guys know what that is?
Look it up, please. We need a fact checker on here
phone.
or whatever. No.
No, Happy Madison's is
no,
it's not
it's
Big Young
not.
Boy.
It's something
Big
daddy.
Daddy. Big Daddy.
Thank you.
So it's like reminds me of whatever, like something that you provide for other people with Bad Muthapuffa is when he wears the glasses and he's like, oh, if you wear these glasses, like no one can see you, you're like invincible, whatever. So like being able to create like a shield or whatever, or empowering a lot of people that might need it or like, you know, don't have that.
Yeah.
And they're not just in the cannabis space either. Like it's in anything.
Universal, baby.
You know?
It's also.
I said that's where you should crown.
Okay.
You're giving her the glasses. You feel me? That's a good cue.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, sweet.
So what's the?
It's your time to shine, baby.
What are you saying?
I'm gonna say, and this is why they call you Queen Puff.
Mm-hmm.
So listen,
For that.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna hear. What are you gonna say? What's your cue?
I'm gonna say he can just
This
Oh, yeah,
is
you can be in the
This
room.
is why you should.
yeah. So why you should be crowned? You call Queen Puff.
No, Queen Puff first.
Yeah.
Why you should be crowned.
Oh.
Am I in the shop over here?
Yep.
Good.
He should.
Okay, so give him his.
But he should walk in though, right? Randomly or no?
No, I think he can
He's
come
fine,
in
he's
from
fine
there.
there.
Come out.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So give him his line that you're gonna say really quick. Sorry, guys.
I'm gonna say. So
Oh yeah,
this,
when do I walk up? What's my cue?
That's what we're giving you right now.
Okay.
You should be crowned for that.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
So this is why they call you Queen Puff. You know something? You should be crowned for that.
Oh, you know, who's this guy?
I don't know.
And I was
This
gonna
guy's
say,
weird.
how did he get this? Okay.
This guy's random. Oh, he took a tax.
Did that Motherpuffa just take one of the joints though? Was it from the side or the middle? As long as it's not from the middle.
I think it's from the side. He's all right. He's a little off. You know, this guy's weird.
Who was that Motherpuffa?
Okay, that's cool. So pick it up from there, right?
Okay.
I can
Yeah,
get
you
out?
can go. Yep.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Wait, just to make it look even.
Good job,
I was gonna say it's okay. I'm gonna take it off.
Boom. Okay.
Thank
Well,
you.
thank you so much.
Anytime, man. Are you kidding me?
Yep. Okay,
Good.
so pick it up from there. Sorry, I know that's a little.
Nah, that's cool.
No, it
That's
would be
cool.
cute. It would be fun.
All right.
So before we jump into the rest of the stuff, the many, many things that you do, I always love to start these episodes off with if you remember one of the first times that you smoked or one of the funniest moments that you've had with by yourself. Like sometimes you just smoke, you get so high that you're just laughing in a room by yourself, or you're with your crew, or going to do something fun and somebody does something random, or
Oh my gosh, there is so many times because I've been puffing tough for a very long time. But of course, I'm probably gonna have to talk about the time that I smoked with my brother. I can't stand that motherpuffer, by the way. I really can't. It was my little big brother. He's in the audience right now, motherpuffers, but so he gonna feel a type of way that I'm talking about him. But no, I did smoke with my little brother, and I was kind of like, I can't stand telling this story because I'm supposed to be Bad Muthapuffa. But I was kind of like a goody two shoes in a sense, and I didn't smoke a lot, or like I didn't smoke really at that time. Did it like one time, and I was so against it because I was like, ooh, I shouldn't be doing this at this age. Like, what am I doing? So then, since I didn't feel comfortable with the people who I was with, I decided to go home and smoke with my brother because he was already smoking.
yeah.
And so I was just like, okay, I might as well smoke with my brother because he's more safe and it's my family and we're at home. So I went and asked him, like, what are you doing? Like, I went to his room. He knows I don't ever go to his room. And I was like, what you doing? And then he's like, what do you want? Like, you know what I'm doing, pretty much. And I was like, yeah, I know. And that's why I want some. So how do you do this for real, Like, so basically he's like, you want to smoke? Like, and I was like, yes. And then so he didn't know if I was setting him up or something, like if I was going to tell my mom or whatever. But no, it wasn't like that. I was just telling him I really just wanted to try it because basically people at my school were doing it and they were trying to get me into it. And I just didn't feel comfortable pretty much.
That's how it always works.
So, yeah. So I just smoked with my brother. And it was kind of awkward at first because he's my younger brother. So I'm supposed to be showing him cool things. But he, showed me how to smoke. And then from there, I pretty much smoked with him. And then, and then I was gonna say I was getting to it, so don't even. And I smoked with him, and I got really high, and I went to my mom's room immediately because my parents smoked. Yeah, and so finally, I just felt like I was one of them, like one of all of them, And so I was just like laying next to my mom, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Mom, I get it now." And then she's like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "I'm high." And then she's like, immediately, she's like, "Taryn, get in here and stop getting your sister high." And he kind of got in trouble for it, but he was just like coming in the room and he was super faded. He was like, "Come on, Tyler, like get out of here." And then basically we literally laughed about it and just went off into our separate rooms after that because I'm just like, I can't stand my brother, but I love him.
Hey, listen, it's family. It's all love all the time. Even when you're butting heads a little bit,
Exactly, all the time.
But listen, look at you now, right?
Yeah, the baddest motherpuffer. Now
That's
I love it.
That's it. You
Can't
love
get
it.
enough of it.
And if you didn't, who knows if you would be here or not right now?
Exactly.
Weed's not a gateway drug. It leads to beautiful things.
It does. It leads to many, many positive things, beautiful things. So
it does. Well, being in smoking weed or the weed industry for such a long time, I'm sure you meet so many people, as we all do, right?
Yes, I do.
Being around the scene like that, have you ever come across anyone that you're like, yo, listen, either smoke some more weed or you got to stop smoking weed, one or the other?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Because first of all, this industry is very funny to me because it's full of motherpuffers who supposedly smoke, but y'all's weed ain't working right, okay?
Fix it.
Man, because it's I don't know what's going on. It's either too much anxiety, too much chaos, too much controlling. I don't know, but y'all's weed ain't working right. And then on the flip side, yeah, it is like maybe you smoke a little too much. You need to put that down because you can't even handle business, honey.
This does happen a lot.
Like, come on now. And so it goes against what we're trying to put out there, right? Like,
Yeah.
we are mother puffas who get the job done. We can work. We are responsible. We can do it. You know, we run businesses. Man, like there's so many parts to the business, so many jobs that play into it, and it's a big ensemble. And you know, because I come from the acting world, and in theater and stage and in television, but mostly in theater, ensemble is everything. It's what makes the show, and it's what makes it go. And if every person is not doing their job correctly, the show is a shit show, okay? And the audience feels it, which means the customers feel it, which means the consumers feel it, which means your fans feel it. Like, we all feel it. So the people who, just like, for instance, in cannabis, the people watching, the people buying it, they're gonna know and feel it when the brand is off, when the people representing it is off, when the store, the dispensary that is selling it is a phony, like the energy is off. Again, this is weed. We all feel it. It's energy. You know what I mean? So I just feel like it's all like working parts to it, and everybody has to be on their P's and Q's. And that's what I mean. I'm talking about pounds and quarter ounces. But you do have to be on your P's and Q's. Okay, mother puffers, please. I'm a mom too, so that's why I'm a little bit strict.
Yeah, I get that. So remind me if I'm correct or incorrect, but you started out as a bud tender, right?
I did. I started out as a bud tender in the pre-ICO days.
Yeah.
So that was a long time ago.
A little hectic too, I'm sure.
Yeah, that was like 2013, 2014. And honestly, I kind of felt a little bit bougie because I was a part of pre-ICO shops. And so I was a little bit more covered than other shops because it was the entry into legal cannabis. And so I kind of felt like I was, already there, and so I saw how the scene was operated before it even became, and that's kind of cool, and I grew along with it, but because I was growing along with it, there was things I didn't like.
So I was just gonna ask
that
you,
I saw.
do you think if like when you first started to where it is now, if there's things that have changed for the worse, like as you were like kind of coming through the years?
I mean, man, it kind of yes and kind of no. Like I can only appreciate really still where it's at and how far we've all come. And I appreciate it in more senses than one because I know that this is a privileged space. A lot of people are still locked up for this. A lot of people who look like me.
It's crazy to me too, by the way.
And so, it's just like, it's actually kind of interesting for both of us to be here, because I'm kind of on that representation of the spectrum. And then you also have to sit in the seat of, I know that this exists and I'm also privileged in that sense. And I'm Black and I'm still privileged in this sense. And so that's why I can only really like appreciate this because it's so delicate, so there are things that, yes, it's like, man, this is a great thing and it's amazing. And it has so many avenues and you can take it in so many directions if you're a creative, if you're an entrepreneur, and then, there's things that I don't like. I don't like that it's so capitalized. I don't like that it's so like the government's hands is in it as well.
Of course.
And like, why there's people who are still suffering from it.
Yeah,
or
there's a lot of places it needs to catch up.
yeah.
And I was just talking about this with somebody else not that long ago, but the having such a strong community, which is really cool because it is something that you build and help build and
Mhm.
continue to build, right? Having such a strong community between a lot of other people who are, have, weed companies or vape or whatever, like at the network event where I had met you,
Mhm.
I thought it was so cool to see how many people like really come together because if you have like talked about this too, but MedMen,
Mhm.
right? They've done, right?
Mhm.
So I think the power of community kind of helps the people who aren't, weed government and things like that shine, you
Absolutely.
know?
And that's why community exists and is still powerful.
Hmm.
People forget that, yes, there's an industry side, but there is a strong community side. And if you're just floating around in the industry side and you don't want to put your step in the ground steps in the community side, then I don't know how far you think you might get.
Oh, for sure,
Okay,
100%.
because again, like I've been here. My face is recognizable. My work speaks for itself, and I'm gonna have longevity no
Yeah,
matter what, because I'm a person first of all, and I did the foot stepping. So a lot of people know me not just because of y'all put me on a podcast or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And so there's just a difference. If you're not doing that, then you are not going to last. There's brands that come and go so many times. Honestly, I think what you guys are doing is very, very special and is interesting. And I think that you should keep doing it. But
thank
even
you.
stamping this podcast, it is still community based.
Oh,
You know what I'm
100%.
saying? This is not no like industry stuff. Yeah, we could put it on camera and bump up the quality to what is that? The 60 SPF and all that
60
stuff.
frames per second.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, like no, we are real. We're real. I just
Yeah, of
had
course.
so many great conversation in the back
Yeah,
over what? Over smoking a blunt.
yeah,
So it's just like that part again too. Like those are the things I appreciate about the space. Really, is the community stuff. It's the people. Um, if you're real,
yeah, yeah, of
okay.
course.
If you're a real mother puffer, if you one of them fake mother puffers, I don't. I just don't want it because that's like boof weed, okay. And so I'm not gonna smoke it, and I'm not gonna smoke with you.
Yeah,
if you
of
fake,
course. Yeah.
And you do come across a lot of those in the space too. You
Every
just have
space
to
though,
weed
not even
it
just
out. And I was
not
gonna say it's everywhere.
every space.
It's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
crazy. Cannabis is so funny to me because I come from acting, television, and film, and I also dabble in the music space as well. And it's just like this space to me is like a stepping stone to those spaces
Mhm.
because it's still on a small scale. But those spaces obviously are so large, but it's the same type of politics and it's the same type of things. And I just feel like I've gone through a lot of lessons in this space that if I were to, jump back into these things full fledged, I kind of just know what to really look out for
Yeah.
and how to not really sell my soul to it. You know what I'm
Experience
saying?
in the space, right?
Yeah,
So it makes a
exactly.
big difference and pays off when you're experiencing
It
the spot.
does. It does.
Especially when you got in early too, like in pre-ICO and stuff like that, whatever. Because I know now, if you're not keeping up with the times, it's very hard to navigate. So that too, for a lot of people who do give a lot of insight on how to navigate, if you're starting to come into the weed space, that's important, right? Community based, always.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also, like, you had a delivery service too, right?
I did. Yeah. We had a family delivery service in Long Beach. And that was literally right after my bud tender manager in the dispensary
Yeah.
era because I, again, was tired of how the dispensaries were like doing things. It was very weird to me. So I'm like, I know everything that y'all doing.
Yeah.
Okay. I can literally do this on my own because I don't got time to, battle y'all with wages and all this stuff and trying to prove to you where I should be. You know what I'm saying? Again, too, like you can't discount, like I'm a Black female.
Yeah.
So it was just very, it was a weary moment, especially before 2020, which is so funny because we were talking about this. But before like BLM movement 2020
Yeah.
and all that stuff, and everyone was so woke and stuff, they were not giving Black women a chance at all. So I just had to take my chance wherever I could take it.
Yep.
And I decided I wasn't going to do the dispensary life anymore because I was in shops that didn't appreciate my work ethic, the fact that I retained patients is what we called them.
Yep.
And these patients kept coming back for me.
Yeah.
They didn't come back for y'all's weed and all that stuff. It's who's pushing the weed. It's who's having that moment with you
Of
over
course.
the counter. Because again, it's weed. And so I just took that out of the dispensary, and I felt like my family and I could really do what they were doing in the dispensaries. I had all the connections anyways, and so I took it and I ran with it, and we had a delivery service in Long Beach. And it's very similar to how these delivery services run now. Like I even see some delivery services still doing the same methods of putting the weed in a Grubhub bag, which is what I did, on my pink beach cruiser bike with my Yorkie Terrier in the basket. And
It's sick,
you
though.
just couldn't tell me nothing. Like, I'm like, come on. Like, and Long Beach is notorious for being a bike city. Like, come on. It was just too easy. Like, honestly. And I was too organized. It was just way like, oh my gosh. Cause I just managed so many shops and I just did so much. I was just like, this is very, very simple for me. And I had real connections with these people. Like these people were even my patients from so long ago from these shops. And they're like, oh, if you're just going to pull up on the bike with the Yorkie, like I might as well have you do it. Like I remember one of my customers out there in Long Beach was Boo Johnson. And I don't know if you know him. He's a skater.
I don't actually.
But yeah, when I got to that point, I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I could be dropping this off to celebs and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was an era. And then we just couldn't do it anymore because once we were focused on getting the licensing and everything for it, when they were granting Long Beach licensings, it just wasn't working out. Even with the equity programs and stuff that I was looking into, it just was not, it was almost impossible because you had to have it a certain amount of miles or feet away from, certain schools and
school
this
zones
and that. And
stuff,
like, and then all the other buildings were already bought up by white people. Sorry, Justin.
Sorry.
But like, so it's just like, dang. I was out of it. I was like, I don't got to do this. I don't got to work this hard because it's weed. And I just don't think that it should be this hard. Like, I don't know. So I kind of just stepped away from it for a little bit. And I did end up, becoming a mother. And I began to have a different relationship with cannabis after that. And so.
A girl mom, correct?
I am a boy mom.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Either one's beautiful. It's a blessing.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. I don't think I could take another me as a girl because my son is like me and is very interesting. But if it was a girl, I don't know. I don't know what I would do.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for it, obviously. I would have to be on my P's and Q's.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
When you decided like, hey, like you became a mom, you're gonna take a break from the weed industry and stuff like that. When did all the social media stuff start to kick in? Bad Muthapuffa, the Puff Sesh.
Oh, it was after my son was born. It was like right after. Because I don't know what happened, but that little boy just sparked something in me. Like,
as kids should.
Yes. And I was just like, I have to share my journey. I have to get on my shit. Like, I gotta do something. That's also why I did Muthapuffa. Like, I didn't want to cuss anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, okay. And I'm a mother. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I came out with Cannamom OG. And it was more so like a support group for mothers who smoked, mothers who medicate.
It's dope.
And yeah, like we all, man, the cannamom movement. I feel like I was there like at the start of it, and it's gotten so big, and it's awesome because it's so taboo, and it was a stigma against mothers who smoke, especially Black mothers, and so we were really not on the internet like loud and proud smoking at all. It
Sure.
was a lot of white ladies. Shout out to all them white ladies because they loved me and they did. They were supportive, because they're moms. Like we were all so supportive, and yeah, it was just really an awesome time.
And motherhood brings everybody together, no matter.
Yes, because
no matter what.
I also didn't have friends like during that time. I lost friends. I don't know if any other women out there can relate. When you get pregnant, especially for the first time, you lose friends. You lose your friends who you thought were your good friends or whatever because they don't understand you anymore, or they don't they just maybe don't even support that you got pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
low key, until that baby's born, they see how beautiful it is and the life that you're having. They're like, now they want to come back around like, oh my gosh, your
No,
kid's
thank
so
you.
cute.
I'm
blah,
good.
Blah, blah. No. But
Yep.
I basically had to jump into another supportive community in that sense. And I'm very thankful for all of those women who were around during that time.
Shout out to
Yeah.
all the women.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
No, that's so cool. And I came across something. I'm assuming your direction going into the being on internet, YouTube, all the social media and stuff like that got you somewhere in front of Tommy Chong.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's
Um,
pretty sick.
Thank you. I was pushing my line, and I did not. That was very unexpected.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That was unexpected. I was really just on a kick to show my presence as a Black woman, as a Black mother, smoking weed, and I could also be up there with all of those like heavy uh, influencers or creators at the time, right? And so I wanted to always showcase how I was different from the rest.
Mhm.
What separated me from everybody else who was just up there smoking weed and not really doing nothing on camera.
I was seriously about to just ask you this on how do you kind of keep yourself different and creative continually, right? Because you're so all over social
Mhm.
media, right? But keep things like new and fresh that does separate you from everybody, right? Like,
Yeah, like I think what I found was a good niche in that I made review bops. And so because I, make lyrics and make music, it was kind of easy to get a product and, just make a song out of it. And my whole thing, because I come from television, I wanted to do jingles at first. But like, I don't think any brands were just there yet. Nobody was thinking on that level.
did you ever watch
know what I'm saying?
you ever watch 2.5 Men?
No.
Oh man. So this guy Charlie Sheen, you know Charlie Sheen?
Yes.
All right, so Charlie Sheen, he like in 2.5 Men, he made all his money by doing like these
He
jingles,
was a jingle
right?
writer, a
Yeah.
jingle maker. I swear
Yeah.
to you, I thought I was gonna be the jingle maker of cannabis, y'all. I really did. I don't know what came over me, but I was just so determined to make jingles for these brands. And one of them, well, a lot of them were small businesses too. I have to put that out there because shout out to the small businesses because y'all know them big brands wasn't looking at me. They was not looking at me. And so the small businesses, they really saw like my creative spark. And so I did come across, and I have to shout them out, Snappable, because that is the person who got me in front of Tommy Chong. And I didn't even know he was going to do that. I did
So
not
sick.
even know that. He just knew that I did these songs and they weren't getting a lot of recognition. They weren't getting noticed. And he was like, let me throw you, my products, which was, it's a bowl piece where you can put you can cover it.
Yeah.
So it's for to snap a bowl,
Oh, sick.
Y'all motherpuffers can find that jingle on YouTube too. It's still on Tyler Therapy. If you wanna,
Therapy?
yeah, Tyler.
I'm about to look
Are you looking now?
quick. Yeah.
Yes, Tyler Therapy on YouTube, Motherpuffas. It's the snappable jingle.
This one
And,
right here. Check
oh
this
my
out.
gosh. Yeah, that's it. Then I gotta rip it, snap a ball, and then I flip it. That's the way. Wait, I'm gonna speed it up. Grab my bag and flip it, then I go to rip it, snap a bowl and flip it. That's the way you hit it. If you puffin' with it, I suggest you get it. No more wasting smoke. That's the golden ticket.
Hey! Yo, let's go. So we always love to end the podcast with, if you were to have like a God's gift of something that you were just magnificent at, you can do all the time, money didn't matter, you could work anything, build anything, what would you do?
Oh my gosh, wow. If I had God's gift, which is a strain, y'all, and it's a very good strain, wow. I would definitely have to do something for the children. It just,
Beautiful.
it has to be for the children, whether that means like providing them just a safe space to be them. I don't know, like it has to be something mom and children-esque, like where all of us moms get together and we can just have our kids and be one, like not like a cult, but you know what I mean? Like just really have that togetherness, that camaraderie, that just sense of oneness where we can just all look at our kids smiling and then all of us be together as cannamoms and just be puff and tough, till we had enough of the weed and our kids, because sometimes that happens.
I love that. So you're not just a bad motherpuffa, you're an awesome mom, you're a creative director, done a bunch of different things. I love it. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Tyler Therapy, everybody, aka Bad Muthapuffa.
The baddest motherpuffa. She's a bad motherpuffa.
Singing.
Just as bad as she can be.
Soul baby. Feel it. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.